Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Beloved Masters, everything in the past is stored within your memory and much of your memory is being transmuted or cleared from your inner Akashic records. The memories of pain, suffering, failure and negativity no longer serve any purpose. Only those memories which are beneficial and are of a mid-fourth dimensional frequency or higher will be retained and stored within the repository of your sacred mind. Everything in the future is presently a figment of your imagination. You must learn to visualize clearly or see inwardly with objectivity, and you must place yourself in the midst of the visualized scene as you strive to create the reality of your future visions in the world of materiality. You must turn inward as you learn to tap into the still point of your soul or sacred heart. There, all peace and all possibilities prevail. Your wellspring of love, power, and magnificence are awaiting you within the stillness of pure intent and the breath of infinity. Through the action of the infinity breath you draw forth the divine energy of manifestation which empowers your sacred wheel of creation and expands your refined sphere of influence. As you fill the ascension column of light you have created around you with your enhanced resonance, the joy and bliss of the highest expression are possible, and everything and everyone around you will benefit. Creation is ever expanding and your godly influence will grow and expand as you absorb and radiate more of the virtues and qualities of our God parents. You will reside outside the normal state of reality when you attain spiritual illumination which results in a lightness of heart, mind, and emotions. In order to receive and send love, you must remove the filters of protection you placed over your solar power centers so you could not be hurt by others, as in the past. You must allow the mighty threefold flame to burst forth and open your sacred heart to receive love. Love is a powerful, natural state of being. Pure love is unconditional, it is an emotion that cannot be distorted by conditions or actions. Love has different qualities and feelings, such as the exquisite, romantic love between mates, the tender, protective love of a parent, and the trusting love of a child. Love is the language of spirit and it is the only way to communicate with our Father or Mother God. The love of the Creator and our Mother or Father God is all-encompassing, unconditional and never-ending. Pain and suffering is a result of denying the love that you are. Love expands, fear contracts. When you are firmly centered within your sacred heart, you will transcend all major discord. When you are living your truth, you will be self-confident and will strive to always speak constructively. As you clear the distortions that connect you to the higher realms, tele-thought communication will become the norm. The Supreme Creator is now taking an active part in the grand schematic of creation. We all, including each of you, have always had the loving attention and assistance from the Father or Mother God of this universe, as well as all the great beings of light and the multitude of angelic forces. No matter how we try to explain to you what is transpiring in this universe at this time, you cannot begin to comprehend the magnitude and glory of what is taking place on your Earth, the solar system, galaxy, and universe. The streams of sparkling, iridescent light called adamantine particles are gradually penetrating and affecting the outermost edges of manifested creation. However, there must be a receptacle or transformer for this energy to connect with, penetrate and refract outward from within. You, beloved bearers of light, are some of those receptacles. You are an integral part of the in-breath or the integration of the refined essence of creation. The Supreme Creator via the co-creator gods and the radiant sons of this universe will breathe in the perfected essence of humanity and the earth as it also expands its consciousness to incorporate all the beauty of manifested creation from the greatest to the smallest, and when the process is complete, it will begin again. Creator or God consciousness is ever expanding, ever evolving, without end. The question has been asked, where do you see the future of the world's religions going as they have been fighting for thousands of years? All religions contain some inspired, uplifting truths along with the dogmatic rules, guidelines, and conditions which are often modified and rewritten by those who are in power at the time. In the past, and to great extent in the present time, the majority of people on the earth have been controlled by religious leaders who constantly stress punishment and damnation if you do not follow their teachings. Most often, their doctrine tells you that their way is the only way to salvation and that only through them can you receive forgiveness and be saved. They have sought to keep you in a herd state whereby you willingly follow the leaders without questions as you seek to feel safe and secure so that you do not have to make any dramatic life-changing decisions for yourselves. There have been countless battles and wars resulting in mass destruction of life and property perpetrated in the name of God. We tell you emphatically, this is not God's will, but the will of those who have allowed an ego desire for power, hate, avarice and ignorance to overcome their God consciousness and sense of righteousness. In the past, the emotions of spirituality have been stressed, and the science of spirituality has been denied the masses. We have sought, over these many past years, to enlighten and inform you of the universal laws that all must adhere to in order to return to responsible spiritual adulthood. Organized religion, and we mean all faiths, must modify their teachings and doctrine to incorporate the immutable truth of the higher universal laws which will allow the love or light of the Supreme Creator to permeate and enlighten the hearts and minds of their leaders and all those who follow their guidance. If they do not do so, their influence will wane and become ineffectual, and their followers will seek guidance and inspiration elsewhere. Beloveds, there are many paths that lead to enlightenment. True spirituality does not demand particular rituals or rigid beliefs, it is a mode of living your highest truth with wholehearted devotion. There is one divine immutable truth that you must adhere to do harm to no one, including yourself. You are to seek a blending of your highest intellectual, emotional and spiritual truths to guide you on your path toward enlightenment. Maintain a confident attitude as you delve into the unknown and seek to manifest the visions given to you in your sojourns into the higher realms of existence. When you make the highest moral choices, your soul is infused with the rapture of never-ending divine love which is stored within your sacred heart. If you aspire to align your will with that of our Mother or Father God, you eventually will become a full-fledged partner, a co-creator of the multiple time or space worlds of existence. We have been asked to also speak of the Earth's water supply, weather patterns, and Earth changes, and also about what will happen in 2012. Will the Earth destroy itself? Indeed, these are times of great testing for humanity as the elements of nature strive to return the Earth to balance and harmony, both within and without. The planet Earth is alive but not well, for this great sentient being has suffered the results of humanity's discordant vibrational patterns and actions for eons of time. Your host planet is also experiencing the accelerated process of releasing and shaking off the shackles of its third and fourth dimensional prison. The ancient labyrinths and ley lines deep within and encircling the Earth are once again being permeated with the healing elixir of light, and the long-dormant sentient crystalline structures deep within the Earth are stirring and awakening once more. We have told you many times to expect more cleansing of the Earth, and the cataclysmic events will surely accelerate as the higher frequencies of light permeate the Earth and humanity. Yes, there will be areas of drought and areas where there will be floods, and some of the coastal areas will eventually become uninhabitable. This has been foretold and is not meant to create fear. Again, we say, if you must have cataclysms to make you aware that it is time to become a conscious steward of the Earth's resources, then so be it. However, a self-master chooses ease and grace and, using the gift of free will, makes the necessary life changes to assure a steady flow of resources. It is, therefore, more important than ever that you practice conservation and understand that there must be a balance in supply and demand. Again, we stress, when you are in harmony with the universal laws which include the laws of nature, you will never experience deprivation. Just as we have asked you to turn inward and reconnect with your body elemental, we ask you to attune to the forces of nature and to radiate your love or light down into the heart core of the Earth to assist in the transformation of your host planet. To assure your safety, beloveds, strengthen your ascension column of light which connects you to your personal pyramid of power in the fifth dimension and the celestial cities of light. Envision a sphere of golden creator light around you and endeavor to expand it as far and wide as possible via the infinity breath, and see it filled with the magical elixir called adamantine particles. You will be empowered and protected, and this is also one of the best ways to assist those around you and to help lighten the burden that your Mother Earth is trying to transmute. The dramatic changes that the Earth and humanity are now experiencing will continue to one degree or another in the years to come. However, the most dramatic changes will be within the hearts of humanity. More souls will decide to leave the earthly plane in order to continue their passage into the light in a more harmonious environment. That is the divine dispensation that has been given to those souls who are still in the early stages of individualized soul expression. Those of you who are striving to attain self-mastery and to integrate the maximum amount of creator light should envision a grand new world of plenty being birthed in which you will live in harmony with nature and each other. Be assured that the earth will not destroy itself. It will stretch and strain as it releases much of the pressure that has built up over the many eons of time and, in due time, as it settles into its new position within the solar system, it will be returned to the pristine, lush beauty of its birthing when it was called the Garden of Eden. True, in the far distant future, the third and fourth dimensional Earth will look like a barren planet, just as the other planets in your solar system appear. However, in the fifth dimension it will be teeming with life and will be beautiful beyond your imagining. As the pressure and magnitude of creator light increases, more and more sentient beings are feeling its effects. The great dramas now being played out around the earth are all a result of humanity's focus on the external process of living instead of the internal process of reconnecting with spirit. Acquisition of extreme wealth and material goods does not bring peace, happiness, or satisfaction. Seek harmony and unity within your spirit self, and all else you need to live in peace and comfort will follow. The resurrection process for humanity has been a very long evolutionary struggle to attain a balanced state of being in order to allow spirit to descend and take dominion within your sacred heart. Resurrection and ascension entails returning to your original magnificence by embodying the greatest measure of your divine light and God-given attributes. Remember, as we have stressed before, evolution is purposeful, not accidental. Beloved ones, it is now time to fulfill the promise you made before embodying in this lifetime. You were given a sacred mission, and you made a promise that when the time arrived, you would prepare yourselves to be vessels for the rarefied, exquisite rays of pure creator light. Yes, we say to each of you, you were well chosen, or you would not be yearning and striving to attain something beyond the physical world of reality. Although it may seem as though the chaos and darkness are growing on earth, we assure you that this is only a temporary situation. Just as in your personal lives, all the inharmonious frequency patterns are rising to the surface so that the radiance of creator light can transform and refine that which is not attuned to the new celestial soul song of the earth and ascending humanity. You are all experiencing the dawning of a marvelous new reality, and so we encourage you to be bold and steadfast in your vision for the future. We rejoice with you, and be assured that your lightness is making a dramatic impact on the Shadowlands. We surround you in a golden sphere of creator light and our fiery shield of protection. You are loved most profoundly. I am Archangel Michael.